Hi everybody, this
Hi.
is Jeff Weekley, and I'm up here on the Roaring Fork Trail today, and I've had a distinct pleasure of meeting a very well-known celebrity in this area, Quiltin Granny.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, dear.
I reckon I might. Well, I've been here in this neck of the woods for about 31 years, and I've done a lot of performing in Gatlinburg on the streets. You might have seen me, where I show you how to make circles into hexagons, and we make a hexagon quilt out of that. I've had people come back after I've taught them to make one little thing, and they make the whole quilt for the whole bed. And that's very rewarding to me, for young and old, to keep this quilting alive in this area. I also do healing balms out of herbs that I grow in my own house. So if you're interested in that, just call me up.
Wow, that's neat. So how long does it take to make a quilt like this?
Like this one right here, this is hand done.
Okay.
And it's about,
Oh, look at that.
yeah, it's one I did the first summer I was quilting Granny 20 years ago. The story was about a little girl, Abigail's quilt, and the little girl liked this quilt, like this shooting star. So her mother made this for her. The story is in a book called The Quilt Story that a lot of public schools read to the kids nowadays. So I made that as my prop to tell the story. And the kids that are watching me get to be in the story. They get to wear an old hat, and if they do it all, I give them a little prize at the end because they have been a volunteer, because we're volunteers here in this state, right?
That's very true, very true.
So that's what we do. And I also do a little of this too.
Oh, look
You are
at
my sunshine, my only sing-along. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. So, are you originally from this area?
No, Central Pennsylvania, Perry County,
Okay.
dairy farm. You know, milk them cows twice a day. Carry that milk. That's why I got muscles right here. I had muscles before muscles was cool.
Did you? That's fantastic.
No, my muscles kind of went down here now.
Mother Nature gets a sixth sense of humor as we go through life, doesn't she?
Yeah, but when I came here, I want to tell you
Yes.
that this area is so much like where I was raised. Because,
Really?
Because I didn't have anything but an outhouse till I was 8 years old, and we didn't have running water. We had a pump. My mama had 5 kids in 8 years, 4 girls in 4 years. She washed diapers. We had to carry the water in, and she had to heat it on the cook stove. She did the ringer washer. So I'm telling you, we had electricity, but that's the only luxury she had. So there was always diapers hanging outside.
Oh my goodness sakes. You don't see much of that anymore, do you?
No, but that's how they were raised here. So I'm just a hillbilly from the hills of Pennsylvania, and now I'm in the hills of Tennessee.
So do you feel like this was an easy transplant for you when the time came?
Very much. And you know what? The people here, the local people, you know, they're not that many locals. They're all transplants, a lot.
Sure.
90%, I think, right here. But I think that because I fit in with them and I relate so much, they accepted me just like one of them. In fact, I even had my last kid here in this county.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Goodness sakes.
27.
How many children do you have?
I have 3. The first one's a professional photographer. Can I say her name?
Oh, by all means.
Janella Myers, Contrast Photo. Check her out.
Hi.
She's right in the area, Greenbrier area. And my next child is Caleb, and he lives out in Oklahoma. He does sign picking, those antique signs. He would like to pick your house any day.
Okay.
And then Elijah's in the Army right now, over in Hawaii, doing something I can't tell you.
We're not allowed to talk about that. She's sworn me to secrecy with real swear words, so we won't do that.
Well, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't be able to go to church Sunday. I have to go repent up at that altar.
So are you normally here in this area?
Well, actually, this is my first year at this spot because I used to do Tunes and Tales downtown, where I was just a storyteller and a demonstrator.
Oh, wow.
But then COVID hit, and no more crafters, which kind of was not very fun. But anyways, so this wonderful lady here, Ruth, they asked if I'd like to come at the mill. Since they knew, they kind of got idea that I like old-timey stuff. I like recycling, repurposing. That's what quilting is. It's original recycling. Did you know that?
Well, I knew a bit about it, but
You
not...
take old clothes and cut them apart and make them useful again. And so I told her all about me and the balms, the healing balms. And she said, why don't you come and set up? And I feel really good, but I've only been doing Saturdays for now, because guess what? The rest of the week I got to make stuff to sell.
Oh, for goodness sakes. So this is your only relaxation day for the most part.
Well,
if
it's a
even
little
that.
hot to be relaxing, but yeah.
Yes, it
but I
is.
like the people. I mean, that's one
It's
thing I miss.
pushing 90 degrees today, folks. So yeah, it's a hot day.
In the past, in the streets of Gatlinburg, I love people. I love the people from all around the world. Today I met some of the greatest people. And some make the connections, you exchange cards, and it's just fun to know people. I don't know what people do, they just stay at home all the time. You got to meet people and get out there.
I totally agree with you. It's You don't see enough handshaking and
I even got a hug today.
did you
This
really?
man never met me. He said, "Can I give you a hug?" And I said, "Most certainly. I've been deprived since COVID."
There you go. I mean, wouldn't you just love to give this dear young lady a hug? Very sweet lady. And when you come up on the Roaring Fork Trail, please stop by and see Quiltin Granny.
Saturdays, if it's not stinking hot like today, I might stay home next Saturday. I'm not sure yet. But
I-
most Saturdays I'll be here, especially come fall. I'm going to be here till at least Christmas. Okay.
That sounds great.
And I have at least 3 stories to tell you. You can either hear about Abigail's quilt, you can hear about my Christmas quilt, or you can hear about the Holy Quilt. And I'll let you with that.
Okay, that sounds great. Listen, thank you so much for visiting with us today. And thank you, everybody out there in YouTube land. We love you. Talk to you soon.